Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video where we will be discussing kind of an Ask Me Anything that we had out on Reddit there for a few days. We did a few, and we just kind of collected the questions and shared the answers on Reddit. But we're also kind of going to be doing a video live just so I can talk through some of these answers. And the first one that we got that was kind of common, at least in concept, was what's the difference between a data engineer and a data scientist? And just to give a background, we kind of just said, hey, we've got these backgrounds and these skills, data engineering, data science, etc. Ask us anything. So again, one of the most typical questions I think we got was, what's the difference? And I think really the difference between data engineering and data science is really our focus. When you're a data engineer, your focus is more task-oriented in the sense that you're typically developing things that need to do a thing. I know that's very blah and bland answer, but you're typically building things that move data from one point to another, or transform data, or have to manage a system, or do a lot of design. And there's a lot more. There's a little more relation with software engineering, not to the same extent, but there's more in that development process. You're more on engineering and thinking about how to build something, and how to do a task, and how to make a task easier. And that's not really the goal of a data scientist. The goal of a data scientist, at least from my perspective, is to answer questions that can improve, the business, whether it be financially, whether it be, improve the business customer experience, whatever it might be. That's the goal, right? Like find efficiencies, things like that. And so data scientists are more questions focused, where data engineers are more task focused. One is more, to me, analytical, right? Like you use your analytical mind. You have to think logically to, come up with a hypothesis and go about analyzing data sets and figuring out what data sets to use, and how you're going to slice and dice it, and whether what you're going to use an algorithm or some other form to basically come to your conclusion, right? And then you're going to create a bunch of charts and test things and experiment on things, and then eventually draw a conclusion. Whereas a data engineer, we don't really need to do any of that. We're typically asked, hey, we need to build a dashboard kind of thing. We need tables to build that dashboard. Okay, now that there's a task, right? Like we're not really doing this long experiment. We're just doing this very basic. Well, not basic. I shouldn't say basic. It makes sense because I'm a data engineer by trade. So my role is to basically, look at that dashboard or look at those metrics and be like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know how I need to design the tables and the ETL pipelines to populate those tables. And again, it's very task focused. It's like I need to build these pieces that will produce the thing at the end. Whereas data scientists might have to do things like develop ETLs, but that's not their main goal. In fact, I'm pretty sure most data scientists dislike building ETLs. Some probably like it, but I think most probably dislike it. If you have comments on that and you're a data scientist, please answer below and let me know. Like, hey, yeah, we like doing ETLs. No, we don't like doing ETLs. Please let me know.